If you haven't heard of Nashville Hot Chicken yet, you're probably living under a rock.
A true story, I once traveled to Nashville and ate nothing but hot chicken for an entire week straight. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is a true story.
Pre-vegan days, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think he went a little too hard on Nashville Hot Chicken and talked it up a little too much.
Well, I will be the determiner as to if this looks good or not.
It all starts the night before, which for some people, that's a determining factor on not to make a recipe, but I promise this is worth it.
I gotta be in the mood.
Yes, you gotta be in the mood, but this is super easy. You're just saturating the chicken in buttermilk and hot sauce, and then it comes out looking like that. You strain all of that, and then we're getting into the signature of Nashville chicken, which to me, it's basically just a fried chicken.
It is. It's just like a spicy fried chicken.
Okay, but why did it take off so much? I don't understand how, out of all the delicious, I ain't knocking fried chicken, but out of all the delicious fried chicken, this one took off.
But I think, okay, so for me personally, before I had to go vegan, fried chicken was my favorite food.
Yeah, fried chicken is like top 3 for most people.
Yeah, so you make it spicy, that is addicting. It's just so much better when it's spicy. I can see that a food like this would take off. It's a food like broccoli?
No, that ain't gonna take. We love broccoli, but that ain't gonna take off.
No.
But this one is special Nashville Hot Chicken because it's gluten-free. So the flours in this one is a gluten-free all-purpose flour and a little bit of a unique one that people might not be expecting, chickpea flour.
Ooh, okay, so
I
more
wanted
protein.
to see if it held up, and it totally did.
That's interesting. It's nice to have options. A lot of people gluten-free nowadays, or someone in their family is gluten-free, and it's hard to find. So I've seen a lot of frozen gluten-free chicken products, but when you're making it on your own at home, it is good to know that you have options.
Basically just setting up your dredging station, which for me personally, I love dredging.
Really, I hate dredging.
I want a t-shirt that says I heart dredging.
I know, you dredge a lot.
I freaking dredge like it's my last day on earth.
It's too much for I hate that I'm always breading my fingers.
Yeah, but
that's why I don't like it.
I washed in between.
It's too much.
Because it gets too cakey on there and you got to give it a wash.
Who would like that?
Gross. I know. It feels gross, but also good at the same time.
Ew. Okay, so you're just going standard boneless, skinless chicken breast for
Yes,
this.
but you can do bone in, you can do skin on. Skin on is going to give it a delicious flavor. But you're not lacking anything without the skin here. It's a little bit less hurting the old waistband. Mm-hmm. So like if you want to do skin or boneless or bone in, go for it. But the key to the Nashville Hot Chicken, there's many keys to this. I'm going to be saying that a lot during this video. But it's the double dredge, which just basically means you're double dredging. Okay. That's what that means.
Okay, it's quite literally double dredging. Okay, right.
Just do it twice, okay? Do it twice.
Now, why though? Just for that extra level of batter?
Yes. So one of them, I wanted to just see, is a triple dredge gonna happen here? Triple's too much.
Did it start to fall
off?
off?
It looked like it was gonna start falling off. If you can see here, the one that's right there, that was a triple dredge, and I'm like, okay, we're just gonna stick with the double. Okay. There's a reason why they say double.
Too much of a good thing ain't a good thing sometimes.
That's right.
Although too much Nashville Hot Chicken, and I proved that to myself, was still a good thing.
Morning,
after that
night.
week, I still wanted it. Although I will tell you, I probably put on about 10 pounds.
It's vacation. Vacation calories never count.
Exactly. At the beginning, I was like, I'm not noticing this at all. Yeah, I was.
It catches up with you on the plane ride home. Yeah. It always does.
Definitely.
Okay, so at the end of, or throughout this dredging, I did get a little bit sick of it. And I'm like, I'm just gonna do all in the buttermilk and then all in the flour. Give it a toss, and that actually works. Save yourself some time.
Ooh, those look really good.
Okay, so then you're just gonna wanna put those onto a tray and then let that sit for 20 minutes because the batter starts to set up.
It starts to like, the liquid starts to like absorb into
saturate
the flour.
That's
the word I was looking at.
Yeah, I got
Not
you.
so much absorb.
No, it is absorbing. You were kind of there. Okay, and then so we are going to be deep frying this using the kettle, which, warning, this is not a beginner's recipe.
No, I think you definitely have to have some experience under your belt if you're going to go to frying on the kettle, because this can be very, very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing and you're not able to control the grease.
I am actually quite scared of deep frying because we were told in high school by one of our teachers, may she rest in peace, Miss Jardine, she told us that she experienced a very severe burn from a deep fry nightmare.
And Maddie's neighbor actually, when Maddie lived in a townhouse, her neighbor's house caught on fire because they were deep frying.
Yes, in an actual deep frying machine though. So I've always been a little bit hesitant about it, but that just goes to show you how much I wanted to try this recipe and wanted to see if I could try it on the grill, because every barbecue fan knows that you're always wanting to up your game when it comes to barbecue. And I was like, this is a huge challenge. Deep frying, it's open fire, that's dangerous. I like to live life on the edge sometimes, and I'm like, I'm gonna take that challenge on. I was a little bit scared during the cook, but you just gotta keep your cool, keep your
keep a cool tool.
What?
That's insane.
Okay, so then you're just going to let the oil, this is peanut oil, we're gonna let that come up to temp. You're gonna use we all got meat thermometers, use your meat thermometer to temp the oil. We want this at 350. 350 is where you can make sure the chicken's cooked and also not make sure that it burns before the inside of the chicken is cooked.
Now you might be thinking, why would I do this on the grill when I can do this on the stove? But the benefit of this is that it's kind of like double duty. You're deep frying, but then when the chicken is in the air, when you're taking it out, you are getting some smoke flavor on it.
It's also, that is 100% true, and I would also go so far to say, deep frying indoors can be quite messy.
And stinky.
Yes, it's stinky, it's messy. Outside, I was just like, outside cooking is so much fun for so many reasons, but half the fun is like being able to get a little bit messy with it. Stuff was dripping and drabbling all over the place. I didn't care.
That's a neighborhood wafter.
It was, oh my goodness. I was smelling it and I was so proud I was putting that aroma into the air.
I guarantee you, your neighbors were like, when did we get a KFC in this area?
Okay, but can you not get over that crunchy batter?
No, buddy, this is terrible.
Yeah.
That's hurting me so hard. I want that. Oh my goodness.
Okay, but look at that color. That color comes from the cayenne in the dredging. It comes from the chili powder, and it comes from the smoked paprika. So I went smoked paprika for this recipe. You don't have to, but I don't know why you wouldn't get smoked paprika. It just has more delicious flavor.
Agreed. If given the opportunity, I would never choose regular paprika when smoked is right there.
Now here comes one of the other key signature moves of the Nashville Hot Chicken.
What are we doing?
Okay, so you're removing the oil from the heat, and then you're making some kind of like oily mop sauce that you're gonna mop onto the scorching hot chicken, and then that's gonna get absorbed. That is the hallmark of the Nashville Hot Chicken.
Now, did you eat like 20 pieces when you were out there?
I absolutely did.
Because I don't know how, my mouth is watering. This is probably the most thing you've made that I want.
Sorry.
I can't handle.
So sorry.
I can't handle fried chicken. And
but
never
at least
mind.
you know what it tastes like, other than the gluten-free, because you didn't have gluten-free Nashville Hot Chicken. I don't know if that exists anywhere.
I'm sure
now it does.
I'm sure it does down there, because
probably
that's
down
their
there.
thing.
Yes. But okay, look at the color coming off of that delicious oil.
Oh, that looks so good. It's glistening it up slightly too. Not that it needs it.
No, it doesn't need it. But this is where it's gonna. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention, maple syrup is in there. So I had to give it our Canadian vibe. Honey, that's your maple syrup.
Sweet and spicy.
Yes, so normally what's in there is brown sugar. I love brown sugar, but when you guys know, whenever we can add some sweetness that has a little bit more flavor, why not add maple syrup?
Absolutely. And there's something about that sweet and spicy combo that is so ridiculously addicting.
Totally. And so I was blowing my mind with it. This was another recipe of mine that I was like, flirty Murdy, give it to yourself, okay, buddy? Absolutely spectacular.
That looks so good. So are you planning on just serving these as is? Because down there I had like a Nashville Hot Chicken, eggs Benedict.
Ooh.
Guys, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They had to get creative because I was trying it every which way. I had it on a Caesar salad. I had it on a bun.
Okay, but I love that because you can have it any way you want. On a bun, on toast, with pickles, on its own. I ate about 6 pieces on its own like that, and it holds up on its own.
Now down there, they put it with like rigid, the pickles with ridges on them? Sweet pickles.
Ridgies.
On a biscuit. That was like their thing with like I remember there was like a sweet mayo to it. Why are we talking about this?
But I don't really feel like it. I wanted to just have it straight up because I wanted to experience it on its own. And at first when I bit into it, I was like, This is really just fried chicken. Like, so I don't really understand why it like blasted into stardom. Like,
I'll be damned if I have you say that you don't like this in this
no,
house.
I love it.
This is my house.
I love it, and I will make this again, but I'm just like, I always get confused at the things that go viral as opposed to other things. Like, fried chicken didn't need any help. People loved it. It's not like we needed a PSA saying eat more fried chicken.
That's true. I would like to see you guys recreate this on the grill.
Me too.
And if you haven't ever fried anything on the grill, you haven't lived.
Feel free to leave us some questions or send some questions, because I was scared during the process, but I'm glad I pushed through, and I got to the end of the cook feeling super proud of myself.
So are you going to be deep frying everything now?
Absolutely. Deep fried pickles, baby, coming at ya. You can have those.
I was just going to say, watch out, deep fried pickle spears. I know you, and I knew you were heading there.
Ooh, spears. Okay. I was going to go holes.
No, give me like a ranch.
Okay, baby's got it. Baby's got it.